I know it's around here somewhere. There's the pink pigs. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you for quite some time. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Conquering the Cloud on Funbox Friday. So, I'm here at my mine. Thought we'd start out here. I just came to get a bit of smooth stone, if I can remember where that is. Ah, here we go. There we go. Perfect. Just a little bit, not too much. Yeah, so this is all the strip mining I did. I mentioned it last episode, but yeah, I did a lot of it, and then there's a whole nother layer below. These are all filled with smooth stone in the chests, and then I have this one with dirt. So that's all the iron I mined out. I kind of ignored it for the most part because I don't need iron. We have an iron trench here, so it's a pretty unlimited. A bunch of gravel in case I need it. Flint just came along with it, and then the main riches. Here's a full chest of 64 coal ore stacks, and then almost a second one. Well, we took the bottom layer last time, and then also here, all this beautiful redstone, lapis, and another stack of diamond ore. Now, I actually haven't finished my mining. I've saved portions of it because, you don't want to mine for too long. I still, last time I did this, I did the diagonals as well, which I've saved open in the four corners here. And then there's that whole other layer below us. And then at the very bottom, last time I did strip mining, I did speed mining under all of it. So here's that other layer. And then here, I've set it up, but I haven't started it. This is basically like the upper levels of these storage areas. Ooh, spooky. So I just wanted to get the smooth stone for what we'll be working on today, so I'll see you guys back at the clouds. Alright. So, yeah, Iron Day's on. Everything that I had set out to do in the last episode, I basically finished almost immediately after I stopped recording. Other than lighting, of course, because that takes time. But, so yeah, we stopped off with me kind of lighting up the cloud here. I've done the main island for the most part, other than this corner here, because that's where the breeding cell is, and I gotta clean that up still. There is still a few torches. That's mostly because I'm kind of I'm in this mode where I'm a bit of trial and error. Like I said, I'm not good at lighting up, like hidden lighting. So we got torches kind of. So we still kind of have torches just kind of around the place. But for the most part, we've got it all lit up. I just gotta like replace that with hidden lighting because I had a few mobs spawn here. So yeah, like I was saying, almost immediately. All those resources I just showed you in my mine, I didn't need any of it, and none of this either. All this coal and coal ore, redstone, gold, diamonds. Well, I did use up a fair amount of diamonds, but all that was planned to be used for trading with blacksmith villagers. And I have this whole line on the right side here of just blacksmiths to get a perfect blacksmith. And you know what? I got it on the third try. All those resources saved up for a week, and I didn't need any of it. This guy here who's bobbing his head. He's a little rocker, man. This guy just loves rocking out. He's a perfect villager. Perfect blacksmith. Got him on my third try. Yeah. So, none of those resources... Well, I hadn't planned to get this rich so fast, but I have all those resources to use now. And I have no idea what to use it on. But, yeah, so now that we have him, we can start building that cloud there. That's where I'm going to house all of my perfect villagers. I plan to try and get a perfect villager of each one. We now have a blacksmith, we have a farmer, and Arnday has been gracious enough to donate one of his perfect librarians for full use of my blacksmith while he tries to get himself his own, since he has 2 librarians who are perfect. So that's basically 3 out of the 5 possible ones. Priest, my personal idea of a perfect priest is if the last trade is something it would be either a good enchant on a pick that like efficiency that I would trade to get just to reset it, and needs more diamonds. I have so many. I might be nice enough to give him some. Let's trade with him, or have redstone as the last trade. The only thing with that is you have to click, but there's only like 13 trades anyway, so that's like nothing. Or possibly glowstone, which is another option that I thought about as well. Glowstone, enchanting bottles. But for his first one, I'd like to possibly get him to have a redstone, glowstone, or enchanting bottle, because that's useful for me. And the first trade would be nice to have it as an easy option, and then just take a pick in 2 emeralds and get an enchant that I would use every so often. And for Butcher, my ideal last trade would be food or coal. Coal because you'd still get emeralds, but food because you could just put in a single emerald in and get cooked pork chop or cooked steak. But yeah, so speaking of Butcher villagers, I set up this down here. It's a little dark now, but we'll just go down and take a quick look at it. So this here, do I have? Okay, I do. I did a lot more damage than it did last time I jumped. I think it's because I actually jumped when I jumped. So this here is another cloud that I made, much lower than the other ones. This I've designed to kind of look like an artificial cloud, because its main purpose is going to be to house redstone devices, specifically a cow cooker and possibly a pig cooker. It's an iron flat cloud coated in white stained glass on the top and on the bottom, and it's just going to have a redstone device possibly wherever like the biggest part is. And I'm going to try and make them compact. That's why I plan to try and have 2 of them. I didn't think to get more emeralds, so let's jump here. And then I've also set up that cloud right there. Now that cloud is going to be where we house, I mentioned in the last episode that it's a build that we're going to be doing today. It's a very special build where I'm going to house the first ever, personally, the first ever I've ever seen, pink sheep. Naturally generated pink sheep. When I had joined this server and I was looking for my base, and I chose this one and I was working on this cloud, one of the other members who you've seen in my videos, Starfish Black, the one I wrestled, the first time he actually came and visited me, I didn't have my nether portal. So he had to walk all the way from spawn, and while I was guiding him, we actually ran into a naturally spawned pink sheep. And we kind of enclosed him in dirt out in the wild. Since we enclosed them out in dirt out in the wild, oh wait, I can't sleep. Yeah, okay. We enclosed them in dirt so we'd be able to find him again later. And I had this idea of having him housed in like a shrine on a cloud, since the cloud was going to be my base anyway. So that's what we'll be doing today, and that's why I went and got all this stone. We're going to start building a shrine to this guy. So I'm just going to make it day, and then we'll get down to building. Now, for this build, I have this cloud here. It'll be used as the main base, but I haven't made it to specifications. Like the size of it is actually smaller than what we'll be using. Now, I've made this build already in creative mode, and I'll be working off a few pictures, which I have to get. Okay, there we go. So, now, like I said, it's not going to fit on it perfectly, but I do want to try and get it as centered as possible. It's not a very big build. It's actually rather small. I guess we'll do it like this. And so yeah, the theme I'm kind of going for here is kind of like an ancient temple type of thing. Not really ancient, but it's going to have kind of like this a grassy outer frame around the base of it towards the front side. And then it's going to have this staircase going up to the main portion. And the staircase will be kind of a little bit outstretched from the side portion, so it'll look like the side parts that are encasing the grass kind of wrap up to the staircase. Now that the stairs are done, we're going to start working on the main portion of the building. This part here is kind of going to be the it's only going to be about as high as the 3rd step, and this is going to be where the entranceway is going to be. It's going to go inward a bit before it gets to where the actual doorway is, which is why I've said that it's going to be bigger than what it seems. And for the bottom portion, it's going to have what I think of as like a sewer. Although it's not really a sewer, it's kind of supposed to be where a a part where water would be. Like, now that we have a bit of the floor set up for the building, we're going to start with the main archway. Now, I didn't plan on hiding lighting too much in this place, so we don't mind using torches. I'm going to put torches on the part of the archway just to kind of light up the entrance. And then it's going to go upward. And this is actually, it's going to be kind of outward from the main portion of the entranceway. It's going to be like an alcove, I guess. Adding a bit of depth and detail into it. Alright, now that that's finished, we're going to add kind of the main wall. And like I said, it's not going to be flush with what's already there, the archway. It's going to actually be one higher. And then on the inner side, it's going to have a bit of a trim. You now kind of have an idea of how long this building's going to be. As you can see, it's overhanging where the cloud is. And now this main throne room is going to have these windows. And these windows are going to be made out of iron bars. I just have to go get some because I hadn't made it yet. Just give me a second. Perfect. Plenty of iron bars. So there'll be two windows, one on each side, just kind of encasing the throne room. Now for the final part of the build, as I'm adding the back wall. And cutting off the portion that we do not need. There we go. Perfect. The last thing we'll be needing in the throne room is actually a throne. This will be where we'll be keeping our little friend. And I don't have all the materials on me right now. We're actually going to use a bit of pink wool, which I will have to acquire. But basically, what we'll be doing is he's going to have this throne. It's just going to be a chair. He's going to have free roam in this place, but it's just for aesthetics, really. It'll be kind of lined up with the wall. It'll be made out of stone, of course. I may go and get a little bit more some cobblestone and give it a little bit more character. But basically, it's very simple design. Using stairs, we'll kind of have like this these indents in the top right and left and bottom right and bottom left corners to give it a little bit more depth to it. And then in the middle, where I'm missing something, is going to be where the pink block is going to be. And then above it, we'll just have these horns. I don't know what I would call it, but in the top corners. It is a little too flush with the wall, so what we'll probably do is change a bit of it into cobblestone, and I'll show you that. And here we have it, the finished product. I will still do a bit of detailing with the grass, because there isn't really much grass and flowers, but here it is, the inside, complete as well. Grass around the main part of the altar, the pink wool in the middle, and then the cobblestone surrounding it. Looks pretty good. I'd say it turned out quite nicely. It's meant to be a small little thing, not too complicated. And when we do get the sheep in here, I am going to enclose this portion of it with iron bars. Basically, this entire thing will be solid iron bars. You can see them from the outside, but it's come along quite nicely. I just need to get him in here now. I've also gone ahead and extended the clouds in the back here. Nothing too complicated. I just extended it a little bit, and I made it look like it was falling apart because the cloud, I designed it to make it kind of look like it was falling apart with the puffs of cloud on the outer sides, I guess. So it's over here like that as well. This is just the one big part, and then cloud lines up with this almost perfectly, and then they have these bits here and there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think it turned out really nice. Now I'm going to go get the little guy, put him in here, and I'll check on the time to see how much we have left to work with today. I do still need to light a bit of the cloud up too, but yeah. That looks really good from here. It lines up perfectly for the sun from my house, which is what I wanted. And I finished adding the aesthetics and stuff, and it looks really nice. All that's left is to make the addition, to add the little guy into it. And yeah, I checked how much time I have. About maybe like, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe? I don't know, depends on how long I want the episode to be. Maybe 5. We'll see. I'm going to go get it now. Alright, little guy. Let's get you out of there. You don't need to stay here anymore. We got a new house for you. Come on. Let's go. Come on, little guy. You know, I have to come up with a name for this guy. I'm going to try walking like this so I can showcase the skin a little bit more, because I'm probably going to change after this. Oh, it's not going to be easy walking like this in a forest, though, but I think I should be okay. It seems like I'm good so far. All right, so I'm going to talk a bit. Oh, I'm going to talk okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to change to a first-person perspective. That's too hard. Okay, so no more interruptions. Let's go. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is a little bit, I lost them, about what I did this episode. So normally when I do a build, I don't showcase me doing it. It's kind of, I talk about it and what I'm going to do in the beginning. I do it, then I recap, or I show you the steps along the way and recap every so often. For this episode, I did something different. I did it with a different perspective, or at least I plan to cut it together using a second perspective. Second account. I got a camera account for the server. I don't know if I'll be doing this for every single one of my builds, but I wanted to try something different. I think watching somebody do a build is interesting, and for me personally, I kind of enjoy it from time to time. I won't do it all the time for every build, but you kind of see the process the person goes through, kind of their thoughts on it, and what they place, and kind of, if you want to copy it too, you can see how it goes, what goes where. So it's an interesting idea, and I decided to test it out for this build here, since it's a nice small one on a cloud. It's not too big. I may do it for other builds in the future. I might just keep it to smaller builds. Nom, 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 nom. And I hope you guys do enjoy it. It's something different, something to splice up the videos, as I've said. And I was also considering doing a different kind of commentary. For this one, I did kind of a talking about while I do it, like the build itself. Another thing I was considering doing is kind of like a bit of talking about my life, kind of like a blog, but it's not really, because it would only be like small tidbits while I also focus on a build. But actually doing that is hard. I'm not very good. I've said it before. I'm not very good building and talking at the same time. Walking with this guy's easy. Which I also may consider doing like after commentary, where I do the build, I splice it together with different perspectives, and then I do commentary after, which I know a lot of people do for kind of like the Let's Build type stuff. And I may do that too. Like if I do bigger builds, I may do perspective type stuff, phase shifting in between the clips, and doing commentary. We're almost there, buddy. Just a little bit further. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and possibly give me feedback on it. But I think I'll get enough understanding from just watching the video. And you know, this guy needs a name, and I was thinking about it. I could ask somebody what should I name him, but you know, I'm still a small channel, so I know how it is with comments and stuff. But I could ask what I wanted his name to be in the comments. But I think I know exactly what I'm going to name him. This guy, his name, I'm going to name him First. Yep, that's his name. He's going to be First. And the reason for that is that in all of the years I've been playing Minecraft, and I started in beta of whatever version, I've never seen a pink sheep naturally spawned, like naturally generated. This is the first ever in my entire time playing. Oh, not going that way. Time of playing this game, I've never seen a naturally spawned pink sheep. So I'm gonna name him First. I was actually really surprised when I found him with Star. And there's a lot of stuff, and you know, it's interesting to have a game that you play for so long, and then all of a sudden something new happens, something you've never had happen to you before. For instance, finding this pink sheep. There is another person on the server that could take First, and that's the pig made in the little stone structure there in the basement. But he's named Rupert, the first pig I ever found in this house. So just give me a sec. I'm going to try and get this guy up there, and then I'll get back to you guys. And it's not going to be easy. Yeah, you're trouble, aren't you? A beautiful sunset. Hey, First. Oh, I finally got him up here. I had to break the rim around the water, so it spread a lot. I'm gonna have to just bucket the water and then put it back, but it's okay. I got him up here, so I'm happy. Okay. Now I'm not gonna put him on anything. I just want to make sure I have the fence posts, and I need an empty hand, I guess. Okay, where's my lead? Good. Stay in here until I get your name tag. Perfect. Oh, he's right at home. Yeah, you're a happy guy, ain't ya? Yeah, you're happy. Okay. We gotta go get his name tag. But I don't have enough levels. Oh, wait a minute. Of course I do. Doop. I have these. Yes, enchantment bottles. Perfect. I should put these back on here too. Add that. Oh, here they are. Glowstone. Perfect. Oops. Okay. Oops. Is my volume down? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to fix. I'll fix it after. Let's get some levels. Is 5 enough? I don't know. Okay, let's get ourselves some name tags. Yeah, whatever. I should be ready by that. Where is a crafting table? Oh wait, no, I need an anvil. What am I thinking? Crafting table. Hey, farmer guy. All right. So my first ever pink sheep. First, let's go give him his name tag. Actually, I'm gonna see how it looks from the top of my house. This is like my makeshift ladder, by the way. Oh, can I see him? Yeah, I can see him from here. That's awesome. This is awesome. This is an amazing build. I'm really happy with it. Oh, I hear zombie. Oh wait, that's right. You guys can't get me from here, so I didn't mind not lighting it up. That's the only other thing with this thing. You got to be careful around these floating clouds on the outside. I obviously did not want torches. I did have a bit of lighting here already, so the main cloud part should be almost 100% proof, mob proof. Let's just quickly fix this. Yoink. So that should retract the water. How did I do this? I think it was like this. Yeah. We'll give that some time to get the water to the bottom, and we'll name this guy. Oh man, that actually really scares me. Come here. Yay! First! My first ever in the history of me playing this game, pink sheep naturally spawned! That is awesome. You make me very, very happy. And that's checking another achievement off of my achievement list. Personal one, anyway. First. He is my first. And it looks derpy. Alright. Well, you're going to be staying here for a long time, buddy. Hope you like it. I made it just for you. So, I think that's more than enough time for an episode. I know we said we'd be doing some redstone this time, but unfortunately, we didn't get to it. I wanted to kind of do this more, and I spent a lot more time on it than I thought. I will eventually do the cow breeder thing, but I'll do that off camera, which is technically redstone. But the redstone I did want to do is in the nether, so we may get to that next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you crazy kids next time. Thanks for watching. Say bye first.